Before learning how to divide an algebraic fraction, it is important to see how long division of integers is carried out. 47 over 5 means 47 divided by 5. So we will write 5 the divisor here and the dividend here 47. 5 times 9 will give me 45. When I subtract, I get 2. Here 9 is the quotient, 5 is the divisor and 2 is the remainder. So we can write 47 is equal to divisor times quotient plus remainder. 5 times 9 plus 2 will give me 47. If I want to write it as a fraction, I will write 47 over 5 is equal to quotient plus remainder over divisor. In this example, we have got x cube minus 3x square plus 4x divided by x minus 2. So we will write it in this format. And the next step is take the first term, write it on the side and divide it by the x here. So you have got x cube which we got from here and x which you got from here. If you know the indices rule, you will know that whenever you divide variables, you can subtract the power. So if this is 3 and the power of x here in the denominator is 1, I can do 3 minus 1 which will be 2. So I've got x to the power of 2. I will multiply x to the power of 2 with x minus 2. When I multiply x to the power of 2 with x, I'm going to get x cube, and when I multiply negative 2, I'm going to get negative 2x square. Now change the signs. If you have a positive, make it negative. If you have a negative, make it positive. When you do that, you will see that x cube minus x cube will be cancelled and negative 3 plus 2 will give me negative x square, and I bring down 4x. You will continue doing the same thing which you did before. You will take the term negative x square and divide it by x. Again 2 minus 1 will give me 1. So I will get this as negative x to the power of 1. I will multiply x minus 2 with negative x. When I do that, I'll get negative x square. Negative 2 multiplied by negative 2 will give me positive 2x. And again remember to change the sign. This negative will become positive and positive will become negative. This will get cancelled out and 4 minus 2 will give me 2x. So now there are no more terms remaining. So this is solved. I just have to write it in the way I showed you before. If I am writing just the numerator, so I will write x cube minus 3x square plus 4x is identical to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. What is our divisor? X minus 2. What is my quotient? X square minus x, and my remainder is 2x. So I can write it x minus 2 times x square minus x plus 2x. If I choose to write it as a fraction, so what should I do? I hope you remember. You will write it quotient plus remainder over divisor, which will be x square minus x plus 2x divided by x minus 2. Let's go through another question. You have 2x cube minus x plus 54 over x plus 3. You see that this is x to the power of 3 and this is x to the power of 1. Whenever you have a missing power of x, this is how you will write it. In place of that power, you will put 0. So you have 2x cube, x square was missing, so I wrote it as 0x square minus x plus 54. Take the first term 2x cube and divide it by x, which is here. You will get 2x square. How did I get it? Here this is power of 3 and this is to the power of 1. 3 minus 1 is 2 and this 2 is the one which is here. Write it down here. Multiply by x plus 3, 2x square, and you will get 2x cube. 3 multiplied by 2 will give you 6x square. Remember to change the sign, and this will get cancelled out and we will be left by negative x square, and we'll bring the negative x down. Again, copy the first term here and divide it by x. So you will get negative 6x. 2 minus 1 will give me 1 and the negative 6 is there. Multiply negative 6x with x plus 3 and the result will be negative x square. 3 times negative 6 will give me negative 18x. Change the signs and you will notice that this is cancelled, and negative 1 plus 18 gave me 17x, and I brought down the 54. Now I'll take this first term and divide it by x. And what am I left with? 17. So I will multiply 17 by x plus 3. In doing so, I will get 17x plus 51. Change the signs and 17x will be cancelled. 54 minus 51, you will get 3. I can write it again in two ways. I can write only the numerator. So this will be divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Or I can write it as a fraction. When I write it as a fraction, it will be quotient plus remainder over divisor.